Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and we have a Fortnite Marvel tier list, kind of a combination. They've had so many skins in the game, and I got asked a while back, can I rate them? So I didn't think there was a tier list, but apparently somebody's made a tier list, so there's probably some missing, obviously, from this. So we're gonna just try to rate it the best we can. Some of it's also going to kind of be based off the popularity of the character, I'll be honest, because certain characters, if they're just not a fun character in general, I probably will rank them lower. And yeah, remember, this is just my opinion because this is definitely one of those that opinion kind of matters, I guess. So let's go right off the bat. The news: Spider 99, 2099, and Miles Morales one. I think those skins are really good. I like the two outfits, and I like those Spider-Man skins in general. So I think I would definitely buy them. I'm gonna put them in A because I didn't buy them. It's the only reason why I maybe put S tier is only gonna be maybe characters I bought or really considered buying. So I put it in A tier. I guess if I had the money, I would do it, but I have so many other Spider-Man and Marvel skins that it was okay. I mean, it's definitely cool, but just not it for me. Next up is the Ant-Man skin. It's a solid skin. It looks like Ant-Man. I feel like that's the easiest way of saying it. The emote that came with it, with him flying it on the ant, was pretty cool. I'll put it in B. I think it was definitely worth a buy if you like Ant Man, but if you're not into Ant Man, it's not that big of a deal. Next up is the Black Cat one. I thought it was a pretty cool costume in general. I think it looked really good and translated over there. Again, I'd probably put it in B because it definitely is worth buying if you like Black Cat. It's just like, is that your character, or are you just horny? Because like that's pretty much how it feels like it goes with that. Next up, we have the original Black Widow skin, where they didn't have, like, I think the full rights. I do like it because it is look like Black Widow, but like I don't know, it just isn't Black Widow to me. So I'll put it C. It's like a cool skin to have, but I don't know. I kind of like my Marvel skins either being extremely comic accurate or extremely close to the movies because it's just kind of what we're used to. Then we have the Black Widow skin that is like that with the white on it. I like it. I put it in A tier. I would definitely have bought that skin if I had it. It's just cool. It just looks awesome. I don't know. There's not much to explain about it. Blade. I do believe I almost bought this skin, so I'm gonna put it in A. I like Blade. I'm a big fan of him. A big fan of the movies. These are really just, it looks good. It's dark also, like the black of the outfit really works good in the matches. Then we got the Falcon one with the, like, Falcon Captain America one with the other person. I don't think this is just one of the Fortnite characters. Honestly, don't like the when the Fortnite characters dress like the people. It has to be really good, and this one's not. But a D tier for me. Then we got the original Captain America, uh, B tier. It's good skin. Not really one I'd probably buy, and I like Captain America, but it's just there. Next up, we have Jonesy's Captain America. It was in the Battle Pass. I couldn't care less about it. D. I have it. Never will ever put that skin on. Next up, we got the Carnage one. There was a good attempt with Carnage. It's just it ended up kind of being a little nightmare fuel for me. I'm gonna put it in C. I wouldn't buy it. Next up comes Daredevil. I like the red. I like that it's very, like, comic oriented, and I don't know, it's a pretty cool skin. Eight here for me. Next up is the Jean Grey Dark Phoenix one. I have this skin. I bought it. I like it. It's a cool skin. It's like really cool, comic accurate, like lore accurate type colored looking. It's really fun, and I really did want to buy it, so I got it. Then we got the Wolverine and Deadpool collection that just recently came out. Very good outfits. I would put them in A tier. Didn't quite buy them, almost did though, so I put it close. Then we got the Deadpool versions of Fortnite characters. I don't know. I didn't really like these as much, but they're not as bad as the other ones, so I'll probably put it in C. And then we have the original Deadpool skin. I like it. I feel like I think this is the one that you could change maybe like the inking of it, or was that this one? I can't remember, but I think overall Deadpool's skin is just kind of classic and cool. I'd like to buy it. Then we got the Doctor Doom skin that was free during last season. Uh, I I've never really liked Doctor Doom's look. Like it's a pretty solid look, but it's just never really liked it to me. I'll put it in C. I don't think it's the worst. We got this Doctor Strange one. I'll put it B. Good skin, looks like Doctor Strange. If you like Doctor Strange, you can get it, but overall, not my thing. Next up is the what is it? The Doom. I forgot what they called it. I do like it a little bit better than the regular Doom. I'll put it in B. Overall, didn't care for it. This is the other Doom skin. I'll put it next to this one. This is slightly better, but I'm not a big fan of it. And we got the Emma Frost one. Uh, it's just a it's just a cool skin. Obviously, it's pretty hot, and I think the different what do you call it styles you can do are overall pretty good. I'll put it in S tier. It works really well. Then we got the fish pool. I think out of a lot of the random ones, I think I probably would get this one. If I really wanted to, but like it's overall kind of still nightmare fueled. So I'll put it in C. I feel like there would be a possibility I'd buy it if I did, or somebody gifted it to me. I think I'd be fine with it, but it's still a little nightmare filled. This Gamora one, it's more to like the comic books than the character in it, which is weird because some of these are just so close to the. They're all about the movies, and then other ones are just off, and that sometimes makes it harder. I personally don't really like this Gamora skin as much, but I don't think it's the worst thing I've seen. The Ghost Rider skin, I thought was pretty good. I'm gonna put it in A tier. I would have definitely bought it. And then we had the Ghost Burger skin. I'll put it in C. I really didn't like it as much, but it did at least have some creativity. The Green Goblin one, I think was an overall pretty decent skin. Put it in B. Um, I like the glider emote and a lot of that stuff during that season. Groot, I think, is a pretty solid skin. A tier. It looks really good, and when you see it in the game, it looks really good. Next up, we got the Drax, Mantis, and it's like young Groot. I forget what they call him. Um, this one was like a big bundle you could buy. So if we put them all together, I think we could probably put them in C. The Gwenpool, I still rock that right now, even like a couple seasons out from when it happened. I like Gwenpool. It's cool skin, different colors, awesome. Then we got the Hawkeye and Kate Bishop one. I honestly like Kate Bishop from the lore accurate, like the comic book ones, or if they're gonna do it, make it more closer to Haley Sinfield. This one didn't really seem that way, so it was okay, not the worst thing. Hawkeye was fine, but I don't think I'd ever buy Hawkeye. Hella, um, it was a good skin. I put a B. The Hulk, I think this was like the old school Hulk, right? No, this was the newer one. I kind of remember them having like an older one that was more green, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's just that. Big boy can go into B. Hulk is pretty solid. This Iron Man one came out not super long ago, right? I think it was like an updated one. I'll put it in A. I like what they did with it. The Hulk Buster one was definitely one I almost bought. I'm gonna have to put it in A also. It was just fun. Like the Hulkbuster himself is pretty awesome of a concept. Then you got the classic Iron Man one. Had to put it in there. Next up is the Iron Spider one. Now Iron Spider has always had like this really solid outfit, and it looks really good in Fortnite. All the Spider-Man outfits look really good in it. This one I'm gonna probably have to put in S tier, even though I did not buy it. Then we got Loki from the show. I don't know. I think it's kind of plain. I'm gonna put it in D. And then you got Loki, standard Loki. I think you put that in B. It has a lot more flair and like edges and stuff. The Magneto skin that was free, I think was okay. It's very lore accurate on the comic book side of things, but I think overall it was an okay skin. It wasn't any bells and whistles. Then we got the Mary Jane skin. I like the design of it, but it just didn't. It felt odd because it just didn't fit. I think the counterparts to the rest of like the collection as much because it's definitely like this is a Fortnite character as Mary Jane compared to actually being Mary Jane. So I'll put her in C. Then we have the cat as Sabretooth. I wanted to like this because I like the cat, but I didn't like it. D. You got the demon boy over here. I always forget his name. It starts with an M. But it's kind of plain if you really are not super into Rivals, like if or like not Rivals, Marvel, man, Rivals is blowing up my brain. If you don't really know it, you wouldn't know what it's from. Like, so I put it in D. Moon Knight, I gotta put it in S tier. Bought this skin, I like it. I'm a big fan of Moon Knight, so I made it easy. Um, Mysterio, solid skin. B, it was free in the battle pass, so makes it better. Next up, you have Mystique. They went like for kind of just like a combination of some of her different skins that throughout the past. I think overall they made a decent choice to put it in there. Put her in B. Nick Fury. I'm gonna be completely honest, but I'm not buying a Nick Fury outfit when it comes to all of these other characters. It's like buying just a regular human for all of this. Not it for me. Next up we have Peely as Wolverine. I'm a big Peely guy. I like the Peely skins. I think this one was pretty good. I'll put it in B. Plus we got it for free. I don't know if I would have bought it. That's the only reason why I'm putting it in B. If it was out there, I don't know if I would have actually bought it. If I had that feeling that it probably would be higher. Prowler just felt like a completely random skin. It's a pretty solid skin, so I'll put it in C, but man, it felt random. Um, Now this one's weird because I don't like the Gambit outfit as much. I like him kind of like in like a I don't know. It's just like kind of like the more like comic y style that they do on some of them. But the Rogue one was pretty solid, so I'll put it B. I think overall, maybe Rogue would be A, Gambit would be C. Put it in the B. Then we got Gladiator 4. The 4. What the Hulk? No, D. That broke my brain. Scarlet Witch because it kind of looks like Elizabeth Olsen. Goes into S tier for me. I'm a big Elizabeth Olsen fan, so that's just kind of a completely biased thing. Which most of this map, what this is, what that's all it is. Is that always biased? Obviously, everybody has an opinion, and maybe I'll match some of you guys. Maybe some of you guys are absolutely hating on me. Makes sense because that's just how it goes. Next up happens to be I don't know. A lot of people don't like the movie. But I think was it Shang-Chi? I think it was okay, and I think a lot of people hated it. And them releasing the skin around that time and having it comic looking instead of movie looking, I think was definitely a worse problem. It's just kind of plain if you don't know what it is. If you saw that skin and didn't know the Marvel character, you wouldn't think it's from Marvel. I don't even know who the hell this is. This looks super plain. I couldn't even tell you what character it is. Then you got the two Venoms that came out recently. These were an interesting choice. I think I put them in A. I thought about getting one because it was pretty cool looking, but like I didn't pull the trigger. And then we got Shuri. Um, I think her Black Panther skin that came in that battle pass was pretty decent. Her just regular skin wasn't the greatest, so I'll put her in B. Silver Surfer is one of those characters that like it wouldn't be a bad skin to get, but in Fortnite I'm gonna knock it down a little bit because that is a easy target to see across the map. I'm gonna put it in C. This was the Spider Ham and the what was Spider Punk and the Peter Parker from the other universe. The Spider Punk one was a little bit better. The Peter Parker one, I don't know. It didn't seem that great. I'll put it in C. Then we got the Gwen Stacy one. I put it up in A. It was a pretty cool skin. Spider Woman. I never bought the Spider Woman one, but if it comes back in the shop, I probably will. So I'll put it in A tier. This Tom Holland collection of Spider Man with Zendaya. It was okay. I do like the Spider Man outfit. It wasn't. I would not have bought the bundle, but it would have been okay to maybe buy this. So I'll put it in C. This was one of those. It wasn't. Was this new Spider Man or so, I forget what they call this one. I liked it. I'm gonna put it in A tier. And you got the standard of Spider Man that came in that season with all the different outfits, and I wish I had finished and got all of them. So S tier for sure. The Star Lord one, I like Star Lord a lot. I'm put him in A tier. I'd get this skin if it came back in. This classic Storm skin is absolutely everything I like. The hair is not it for me, and I can't remember if that's how her hair is in the comic book, but I like it. I put it in A. I'd probably buy it if it comes back in. I forget her name, but she's in Loki. She's like what, female Loki or whatever, but I forget what her she has an actual name. I'll put it at C. Kind of plain. Actually I'll put D because I don't think if you knew the show you wouldn't know who that is. Thanos, solid skin. Put it in an A. This four bundle, I got gifted it randomly, and I really like it. I like the Jane Foster four a lot too, so I'll put it in this. This one I don't think I remember ever seeing in the game. I've never seen anybody have it, but I didn't see. Not the greatest fit. We got the Venom bundle with the Tom Hardy one. I think it was pretty decently like put. I put it in B. War Machine. We got this for free. Had some good colorations and stuff, but again, nothing super crazy. I do wish they would have gave us like a more comic one, like not like just like the art style. So I'll put it in B. Good solid fan. This bundle here was just kind of random. Black Panther, Miss Marvel, and Taskmaster. I'll put it in B because it's a good bundle, but I don't think I'd ever buy it because it's just so random. The what is it? The original Wolverine one. I'm not a big fan of this thing. Put it in D. This eye patch one also. I'm really not. Put it in D also. Comic or like costume accurate Wolverine. I'll put it in A. X-23. I never liked this one as much. It's not a bad thing, but I think B is probably the highest I'll rank it. Then Domino and Psylocke and Cable. I think overall it's a pretty solid bundle. They all look pretty accurate to their comic side, so A on that one. And then the Cyclops, Jubilee, and Colossus one is pretty solid with another A. So those are the Fortnite Battle Pass skins. Some of these were in the Battle Pass, some of them were in the shop. Tell me what you guys would have bought and what's your favorite skin. I think my overall favorite Marvel skin, I think, is still the Gwenpool one. I like Gwenpool a lot, so I guess it's just kind of biased to that. The Marvel or the Spider-Man ones also with all the different colorations is still pretty high up there. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Japan, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.